Hi, KonnectzIT family. Welcome to KonnectzIT onboarding session. Hope you all doing good. So just if you can see me, just say hi in comment section below, or like you can just type where you all guys from. So which place or which location, or just say hi if you can see me. Jessica says hi from Cyprus. Okay. Gral says Northwest USA. Hi. David says Dave from UK. Hi guys. Yes, you guys can see me. So welcome to KonnectzIT training like onboarding session. So first of all, like very happy new year for all you guys. This is the first session for this particular new year. Everything there are a lot of action plans which is being planned for KonnectzIT. So which we'll be announcing in our community shortly. So we'll be letting you know like the couple of plans which KonnectzIT is going to take care for New Year. Happy New Year, guys. So let's get started. So it's been 9. So let me start by sharing my screen. Just let me know once you guys can able to see the screen as well. Hope you can see my screen. So guys, you can just let me know in the chat session. So can you see my screen, guys? Okay. Yeah. Yes, so yes, you can see the screen. So I'll start with the login screen of KonnectzIT. So before you log into KonnectzIT, so this is a pretty login screen of KonnectzIT. This is a sign up button. So when you hit on sign up, so this will ask you for your email address, and you can just verify you are not a robot, and you can click on continue. So this will going to send a confirmation email link as usual, like it is pretty straightforward, and you have to click on the confirmation link to accept that login. Otherwise you could not able to log in once if you're not received any confirmation link. Please reach out to our support team, so they will help you to send you a confirmation link for your account. So make sure you click on that link from your email. If you're not find it in your primary folder, please do check in any other folder like spam or any other folders. So for the confirmation link, once you successfully able to complete the sign up of a thing like by clicking on confirmation, so you'll be able to log in by using your credentials. So I'll just use my credentials to log in to KonnectzIT. So once you successfully log into KonnectzIT, so you will be able to see a pretty insightful dashboard. So this dashboard gives an insights of total complete analytics of your data. That is the total number of connects. So the workflow, we call it as connects. So the total number of connects, how much is the active connect, and what is the inactive connect, and the latest tabs which is being added by our team. So you could able to see the latest tabs over here, and a create workflow button, that is create connect, has also been present here. And the latest connects, you can able to see the latest connects which you actually build inside KonnectzIT, and also the task consumption on that particular month. So basically you will be able to see what is the task consumed, and also the what is the available task for that particular month. And also you have an upgrade now button, so where you could able to use this for like this will redirect to the billing session where you can able to upgrade to the plans. And the main thing is the chat session. So this is a live chat. It is our help center. It will redirect to the help center where you can actually raise a support ticket for my team. And also you have an help center. So basically you can click on that help center, and you can able to see all the documents, everything present over here. You can see we have an getting started articles, and also we have an YouTube channel tutorials. So where we will be able to we will be able to add, or like 2 to 3 tutorials every once in a week. So you could able to see all those tutorials in our YouTube channel. and also the blog. So if you have any doubts or any other things, so you can always reach out to our support, and you can see the help documents as well. So this is you'll be able to find it over here. And also when if you're logging in for the first time, so this is where our assistant, help assistant, so this will going to help you to like give and couple of insights for all the like what are the icons present. So you could able this you can actually use these options as well. So this is all about a dashboard. So now let's jump on to the apps page. So this is where you will be able to see all the list of apps which is been integrated inside KonnectzIT. So we have more than 500 and I think if I remember the count correctly, like it will be 550 plus apps right now which is been integrated inside KonnectzIT. So you could able to see all these apps present over here. So and you can able to scroll those apps. There are two types of apps basically. So apps are kind of apps called authorized apps. So I'll tell you what is authorized apps. And there is a webhook apps. So webhook apps is like you don't need to authorize these apps basically. You just need to place the webhook URL manually and capture the response from. I will show you how to do that as well based on the instructions provided over here. So each app has their own instructions. So you can use check that instruction and follow the instruction to capture the webhook test response manually. Whereas for authorized apps, we will do it by our end from the backend. So you don't need to do it. So to authorize these apps, kind of apps, so there are two types of authorization usually we follow. That is OAuth based authorization and app key or auth token based API key or auth token based authorization. So for OAuth type app authorization apps like Facebook lead ads or any other app, so what it does is it will redirect to the particular page. So you have to click on the app and it is pretty straightforward. You have to click on add account and it will redirect to Facebook to ask permission for KonnectzIT to access your account. So you could able to choose those permissions and you could give an access. So this will able to authorize KonnectzIT inside Facebook. So Facebook inside KonnectzIT, and you could able to manage multiple accounts. So there is no limit. You can manage like your client's accounts or any other account. So there are multiple accounts you can able to manage inside KonnectzIT for all the apps wherever you are authorizing. So there is no limit on the number of accounts you are managing. So similarly, this is OAuth based authorization. For API key based authorization app, similarly you have to click on add account and it will pop up ask for an API key or an auth token, which you will be able to get it from the destination app. For in this case, if it is Calendly, if you go to Calendly app, it will provide an API key. I just need to enter those API key over here and click on S and continue. So this will go into authorize the app inside KonnectzIT. So this is the two types of authorization. So if you guys have any doubts on this authorization, please do let us know on the chat session. I'll be happy to answer all your questions at the end of this session. Hope I'm not making you guys sleep. So just let's dive directly into the magic where all the magic happens by creating a workflow. So this is all about the apps page. So now we will jump on to the workflow where I will be showing you two types of both types of authorization, like for like our what authorization apps, like authorized apps and also webhook apps. I will try to build two different connects and I will show how this works. So let me take an example of Facebook lead ads. I'm gonna take Facebook lead ads to Google Sheet. So basically, will be taking it leads from Facebook as my trigger, and then I will store a new row inside Google Sheet. I'm gonna show you how to build that inside KonnectzIT. So this is like make sure you authorize these apps before actually creating a workflow for authorization apps. So now I will select as per our workflow. I will select the trigger as Facebook lead ad. So just drag and drop, guys. So this is where all the magic happens. You can see you just need to drag and drop and choose the number of from the different account which you are actually authorized before. You choose your account and then choose the trigger. So we have having one lead, that is new lead as a trigger, and here you have an option to choose the particular page and the lead add form. So I'm going to select all these things, you can see, and it on test and review. So this will going to tell you that the app is connected successfully or not, giving an additional attributes in this plus icon where you could able to choose from the form. Basically this will be your form, so you can able to choose the additional attributes here. So for further automation, just click on select them and click on OK. So boom, so that will be present over here for your further usage. Hope this is very simple, guys. So if you have any questions, you will let you know. So this is how you can connect Facebook lead ad. Now how we can connect this to Google Sheet. So again, just do this, follow the same step. Just search for the app, just drag and drop the app and choose your account, choose the trigger. So again, here actually there is a lot of actions given by KonnectzIT. So you can able to create spreadsheet, create worksheet, delete row, copy worksheet, update row, lookup, or create a spreadsheet row. So based on your use case, you can choose your action. In this case, I'm going to choose action as create spreadsheet row. So whenever there is a new lead, I'm just creating a new row inside my Google Sheet and choose my Google Sheet option and choose the sheet, respective sheet basically, and it will give me the options to enter this particular full name, email, and phone number. I will show you how my Google Sheet look like. So this is how my Google Sheet look like. Whatever the topics I added in the first row, so that will appear inside KonnectzIT as the option over here. That's it, guys. Now what I need to do is connect between the nodes. Is as easy peasy as simple. Just connect between the nodes, just connect the email node to the email, name node to the name node, and the phone number to the phone number. That's it. You don't need to do anything technically or any other thing. This is a fully no code particular platform. Just it on test and review, boom, your data will be on Google Sheet. You can see this, guys. So the data will directly go to Google Sheet once we hit on test and review. That's it. Click on publish. So this will going to publish our connect successfully. That's it, guys. So I think this connects made within, it will not even take 5 minutes to launch Facebook lead ads to Google Sheets. So now my connects is ready. So let's now go ahead directly and test how this connects works. So I'm going to use a test tool inside Facebook developer. So this is my test tool where basically I will be able to fill the form. So let me delete the lead first and fill the form again. So basically this is a developer tool to test my ad for lead form. So I'm going to use it for filling the form. So just use here and use any email address. Possibly this time I'm going to use chon.do@konnektzit.com maybe, and name as Chon do you connects it. So I'll leave the phone number like that, or possibly I'll change one number and click on next and click on submit. So basically what happened is I just submitted a lead inside my Facebook Google lead ads. So as per our connect, so any new lead on Facebook lead ads, it will trigger a create spreadsheet row on Google Sheet. And this is how our connects look like as well. So you can see the name will go to the name field, email will be email, and also the phone number to the phone number. So now let's go to Google Sheet and you can see this, guys. So the name new row will be added inside inside Google Sheet. So this is how you can build an simple, easy connects. Hope it is simple, guys. So you can just let me know if you have any doubt on this particular integration, and the chat session I'll be happy to answer and take all your questions at the end of the session. So you can let me know if you have any questions. So now I will start with another very important like example. So using the webbook app. So this is the authorized apps basically. So I'm going to show you now uh, is an webbook app, how to actually integrate an webbook app inside KonnectzIT. I'm going to show that. So let's start by clicking on create connects. So meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, please drop on the chat session. I'll be happy to answer that on the integration which we built right now, just now. So meanwhile, I will show you how to actually connect for an webbook app. So I will come and name my connect as PageMaker, which is an landing page builder. So which we got it from AppSumo. I'm gonna use NextWave for my personalization and send Gmail to send an email. So this is what's something I'm gonna use. So you can name it anything. So I'll show you a webbook app. So I'm gonna select the trigger as my page maker, which is a landing page. So basically I'm gonna take that and select the trigger as configure webbook. So basically I'm configuring the webbook and copy the webbook URL based on the instructions provided here. So you can see that you have to log into PageMaker account and you have to follow these particular instructions. So each app gives each specific instructions depend on the app. So you have to follow that app instructions basically. So I know that this a particular app. So this is my landing page. So I had to go to my integrations tab over here, and you have to, if there is no integration present, you have to click on add new. So I already have one, so I just need to replace that particular URL and click on update. So that's it guys. So I already placed my webbook as per the instructions provided here. So now I have to capture a sample test response. So for that, just go to KonnectzIT. So this, as I told, webbook apps you have to do it manually for only one time. This is the one time process. So I have to capture the response, go to my landing page. So this is my landing page inside PageMaker. So this is a link. When I click on that link, so this is my landing page, it gets open, and here I will fill my form. So I'll use my details to fill the form and then click on submit. So this form will be submitted successfully and the same will be received. So let's wait for the response. You can see that all the response, it will be captured. This is a manual process. You have to do it for one time. So once you send the data from any of the trigger like webbook app, so it will get captured inside KonnectzIT like this. So now we will use the same thing to build an workflow. So as per the use case, I'm going to use NextView. So NextView is an hyper personalized app where I could able to get an personalized response to users. So I'll show you one of the template I just created for onboarding welcome. So this looks like this, which will give me the variable like this, like username and company name and phone number. Just I can use this like I just to create a personalized greeting card. Similarly, you can use it for sending a coupon code or like greeting your users, or sending a coupon code to your users, or sending any personalized, consider that like you want to send a report card to a student. So you can actually use these tools and use the variables and create an automation basically. So now I will show you how to use this inside KonnectzIT. So just drag and drop NextWave app. So it is an alternative to Hyperrise. If you guys know what is Hyperrise, like basically just to use to get a personalized responses. So I will be choosing my account and choose the actions as like I'm just creating an image experience with the template. So the template which I choose, so that is an onboarding welcome template. So it asks me for this particular variables which will present over here. You can see that this is variable username, company name and phone number. So here is the username, company name and the phone number. So this will be auto generated. So now again the same step as we did, just very simple, connect between the nodes. So I'll be connecting the name to the username, email, phone number to the phone number, and company name, let it be, I will be entering it manually. So I just choose it manually, and it on test and review. So this will send the data to NextView, and it give me an additional attribute as it generate an image and give me an image link over here. So I will use this link for my further automation. So this is how I generated an personalized image using a NextView app. So similarly, you can generate a link, or you can use any PDF app or anything. You can generate a personalized or any responses from this kind of apps basically. So I just use this to generate a personalized response. So now what I do is I will use KonnectzIT internal app. I will be explaining more about this app, internal apps, or detail on next slides or next things. So where text formatter, so which is an internal app. So I will use this option to, like there's a case sensitive or to merge data. So for example, I have to merge data. So basically I have to create my own body email template, like our body. So where I have to email body, where I have to send a data like this. For example, I have to send a name after this, and like like this. So how I do that is, so just connect between the nodes. So I have to use the name. So just connect the name, and I have to use this image link. So just connect that node, and then whatever I connected these two nodes. So if I want to use like this, I can just type I can say this, and just use this @ symbol. So this will give me the list of attributes which is being connected like this. See, the name is connected and also the image link. So I can choose this and then just type like here is your image. So just what I'm doing here is, so merging a data, creating my own data, personalized response. So this is what something I'm doing here. So I'll just show you guys. So I already have an template ready. It's an just an HTML template. So just not to waste your time. So I just created a template. So this is just a template instead of just plain template, text template. I'm just using HTML template here. So I just select here @name, and I'm just using image link over here. So just displaying an image in the email. So once you enter, so you can use HTML as well inside a text formatter of KonnectzIT. Just click on validate. So this will go into validate the data inside KonnectzIT. So now I'm gonna use Gmail to send an email. So I'll just select Gmail app. You can use any other app. Even you can send an WhatsApp message to your user, or Telegram message, or basically, you can send emails using SMTP or any other formats as well. Zoho emails or any other emails. So I'm gonna choose my account, and then I will choose as send email, and make sure you choose the content type as HTML if you are using an HTML content. So right now I use an HTML content, so I just choose option as HTML and just connect to the body of my email. Two, I'm gonna take the lead from the first app, so just I will connect between the two app forward to two email ID. Subject line, I can create my own subject, like I can just say like onboarding KonnectzIT demo, and it on test and review. So this will going to send a sample email to my email ID. So I'll be showing you how that email looks like, and I will go ahead and publish this connect. So my connect is successfully published. So before I show that the email I actually received, I want you guys to carry this exercise. So just go to this particular website or form and fill in your details. So I just shared the link to you guys in the chat session. Please go ahead and use that link and fill the form. So you will see the magic inside your email address. So make sure you can use any other name and phone number, but you can give your email ID to just to receive the particular email ID. So you can give an email ID, and you will receive an email like this. So you can see that. So it is coming from my account, that is rakesh@konnektzit.com, and it says like onboarding KonnectzIT demo. This is a subject tagline which I used inside KonnectzIT, and it gives me a personalized response. This is which is what I generated from my text formatter, and the body content you can see. This image is generated from my NextView app. So you can see that this is kind of a greeting card I'm just using. So it says, hey, Rakesh BM, again, personalized response with KonnectzIT demo. And thanks for choosing onboarding session. And it gives me a phone number and couple of links as well, which I will be sure telling you more on that particular links. So you guys can see, so you can try this particular response, and you can see that you can start filling the details, guys. So you will see the magic inside your email that has been published, and I have made it live. It has been active, so you can just go ahead and do that, and let me know if you guys can, if you received that particular email. I'll be happy to, like, in the chat session, I'll be happy to, like, I can see that, like, I'm not making you guys sleep, or at least it will be active. So just let me know, or you can paste the image or link in the chat. So possibly I think I could able to, meanwhile I think I could able to see those emails in my sent items. Let me check that. Yeah, David Marsh. So I think David has sent, you can see that, guys. So similarly, you guys can, enter your email address. So you will be able to receive and personalize responses like how David actually received it. So yes, guys. So this is how you can build a connects. So basically, like build the connects like this. So this is how you actually can build multiple connects. So this is a two type of an example which we actually did. Like one is an authorized app and one is, like webhook apps. So these are the two types of apps. So now I will jump on to explain more on, like more on the session, like more on about the internal apps. So if you guys are okay, uh, you know uh, just let me know, like, how the session is going on. Yes, email has arrived, thank you. Gerald says, when I click let's connect, nothing happens. So Gerald, I think you would just need to do, you can just fill the form. I think it should work fine. So everyone will receive, just if you fill out that particular link, you can try later as well. So now let's jump on to the internal apps. So starting from this type of simple applications, so you guys can build complex applications, like like different kind of applications. So I can show one of the example here. So what I'm doing here is, so this is where I did it for one of our client. So basically what I'm doing in this particular example is, so I'm gonna use, again, I just taken an example of Studio Cart. So which is one of the shopping cart application inside AppSumo. So Studio Cart, which is again an webhook app. So I just taken that particular app. So whenever there is an, refund happens, so I'm just checking that. So inside my conditions app, and I'm just getting a personalized response. So storing it into Google Sheet and sending them an email. So with the coupon code, basically it says like, it's so artful to see you go, and similar way. So if the order status is pending or sale, so then I will be sending them an welcome message. So this is how you can, like, so starting from the simple app to where you can actually do a complex automations like this. So you can build multiple different type of automations basically. So now I will create a connect. So I'll be using possibly any webhook app. So I'll show the internal apps demo. So I can show you guys. So what if the apps are not being integrated inside KonnectzIT? So can we able to integrate the same apps? So I could say the answer is yes. We could able to integrate the app. Even you can able to connect the apps inside KonnectzIT, even if the apps are not integrated officially from our team. So you can able to connect those apps using two things. First, for the triggers, you have to go for webhook. So this is what I shown you guys. So this is a general webhook. So you can use this general webhook option. So if any app which support webhook, so you could able to get the data from this particular webhook. If the apps are supporting webhooks, so even if the apps are not integrated inside KonnectzIT, you could able to get a data from those apps using our generic webhook module. So what you need to do, again, you need to follow the same step which I shown in the previous example. So just copy the webhook URL, go to the app. So in this case, I am going to show you, same app. For example, PageMaker, consider which is not been integrated inside KonnectzIT. So I'm going to go to the integration tab and just click on the same thing. Just place the webhook URL again, and the same thing. Just click on update. Here you can see that I'm not using that app. I'm just using generic webhook app inside KonnectzIT. So now I go here and click on update. So this will get updated inside my landing page. So now I go to KonnectzIT and click on capture response and fill out the form over here to get an sample email response. So sample response. So basically I'll be receiving the response inside KonnectzIT. So just using this data. So let me do it again. So I think I have to refresh the page and click on submit. So this will going to send me and data. So you can see that. So we received the data. Even if I'm not using that particular app, I just use generic webhook. So basically similar way. So if any apps which actually support webhook option, so you can actually use this option to connect between these apps. So similarly for trigger, you are using trigger means whenever the initiation happens, like your lead form, or if you are getting any data from any of the apps, so that we call it as whenever initiation happens as trigger. So for any trigger you use webhook. And for actions, so that means you are posting a data, or you want to do a lookup, or if you want to delete the record, all this way you will be using an API module. So that is a generic API module, which again it is an internal app inside KonnectzIT. So you can basically use this API module again, even if the apps are not integrated inside KonnectzIT. If they support API, so API calls, so you could able to send or do the modification of data using the API module. Similar way, how you actually done using webhook for triggers, you can do the same thing for APIs using API module inside KonnectzIT. These are two generic internal apps inside KonnectzIT. You can use these apps and connect between any application, like thousands of application, even if the apps are not officially integrated inside KonnectzIT. So it is bit technical, I agree for that, but the thing is you could able to do it with very simple knowledge. Webhook, I think you can do it with very simple practices. So API is something which you could able to use this module. This is an optional. So I'm just going to explain you. So you can use like get, post. So for example, if you want to post a record to any particular data, so you can go ahead and use this by just click on post. It will ask you for an endpoint URL, which you will be getting it from the data. So you just need to place that endpoint URL. For example, if I want to use like webhook site, I'm gonna use this. So I'm just copy this webhook. The API module is bit technical, guys. For actually those who fill the form, so you will be receive an API module complete video which is been explained over here. I will add this in the chat session as well, so you can go ahead in this particular tutorial where you could able to see all the details which is being explained over here in the API module. So basically like you will be able to receive all this data, means you can able to see all those things which will be explained inside the API module. So completely it has been explained. So where you have to set the params, so you can set the header params, or you can even set the body params. So I can set the body params as name, and I can just say like email. That is enough. So when I click on OK, so that will be displayed over here. You can see the name and email will be displayed here. So just need to connect between the nodes. That's it. Again, nothing else you need to do. Connect between the nodes and click on just test and review. So this will going to send a data to this particular record. So click on test and review. So this will send a data. You can see that. So the data is sent to API. So I can go to webhook and you can see that this data, particular data is being received over here. So I could, even change the data. Like I can see, I can just remove my name here and I just use connect any other node, or even I can just enter as John Doe and then I hit on test and review. So this will again send a data. So you can see that. So that same thing will be received here. So I think so it will be here. You can see that. So same data will be sent over here, like the data. So this is how you can able to send to any app, even if the apps are not integrated inside KonnectzIT using webhook and API module. So if you guys have any questions on this particular module, I don't want to drag too much on this. So please ask me in the chat session. I'll be happy to answer in a like Q&A session. And you can see the entire complete video and the link which is being shared by me. So the entire module, because this itself takes a long hours. So if I started explaining on more on API module. So okay, let's jump on to the other internal apps. So major app is conditions app, so where it would be able to route it. So if you want to route it to put two different things, so like as the name itself suppose, just say like if you want to check for any condition, so you can use this option. So for example, I'll just say that okay, so I just say that I'll just connect the name and I just say, so if that particular name is equal to or contains the string, I can just enter my name as Rakesh. So then choose make this condition valid, otherwise don't do the validate. So this is how you can use this condition and then started giving this to the particular option. So then the condition module will work. So this will be very helpful while when you're segmenting the records, you want to redirect to the particular thing. So you can able to use this condition module, which is very powerful inside KonnectzIT, which is one of the internal apps inside KonnectzIT. So similarly, the formatters, where I actually shown you the power of text formatter, where you could use the text that HTML template, all these things to format the data, basically the modify the data. Now consider I am going to use this particular number formatter. So where I will show you what is the number formatter, what is this option can actually build on. So I'll be showing you how to use this number formatter. So number formatter basically gives you an options like this. So this many options it will be given. Like if you want to format any phone number, or currency, or like perform any mathematical operations like additional, subtraction, like this, you can use this number formatter, basically modify the records. So format phone number is one option I will show you. So basically what will happen, so if you want to send a WhatsApp message, so you want to append a +91, or you want to remove that +91 plus symbol, so that particular time you can use this format phone number you want in particular format. So like this, you can just choose whatever the different format you want it from. So I will be using the no symbol, but I want in a particular country. So I'm just going to use no symbol national and just choose the country code. So what it automatically adds the country code to my phone number, and also it, if there is any symbol, it actually removes the symbols as well. So for this, again, I just need to connect the phone number. Over here you can see that this doesn't have any country code, so I'll just use that phone number @ and phone number and click on validate. So this will now append, format the data. So I will show you how that looks like. So for example, I will use to show you guys, so I'll be using anything like maybe Google Sheet again, so just to display that. So I'm gonna use this option. So let's say create spreadsheet row. Okay, I'm just going to show you just by adding this phone number to this phone number column. So now this does not contain any of the country code. So when I hit on test and review, so this will basically append the country code, and it will going to give you the option. So let me go here, and you can see that the country code, or like it will remove the country code. So if it is there, it will going to remove it, and it will going to add it over here. So similarly, I will show you the other formatters, like the date formatter and also the coupon generator. So I'll show you this option. So to format the data, like format date. So basically, if you have any dates, so if you want to use to format dates like these options, so format or add on any subtract date or 1 day. So if you want the format in date format in this particular date, so you could use this option, and you can able to generate the format date. So similarly, we have coupon generator. So coupon generator is also one of the powerful feature, so inside KonnectzIT, so where you can generate an unique coupon code, so for based on any of your clients. So for example, if you want to create any of the coupon code, so you can just use this. So I'll be using the name as my prefix, and I can just say that, like, I can just generate a coupon based on the validity, so based on days, weeks and months. So this is for to choose an expiry date, so the validity of the coupon. So I will use the prefix as my name, so it will go to use my name as my prefix, and I can choose the coupon length. So basically it generates a coupon, unique coupon, so it can be used to send a coupon code whenever you are performing any option. And you can just avail the same thing over here in the additional attributes. You can able to select the coupon code or the expiry date, and you can just enter it over here, and then hit on test and review. So this will just show the coupon code over here. You can see that. So the coupon code with my name as prefix, and also it gives a random generated value. So total length will be 10. So this is how you can make a valid coupon generator, and you can actually send it to the users. So this is all the internal apps of KonnectzIT. So let's go back, and this is how you can actually build multiple different and make more robust and make most powerful. And there are a lot of much more internal apps which is being added inside KonnectzIT this year, guys. So you can see all the latest updates or also. And now we actually jumped into the Konnects page after apps. I just means Konnects. So you could see that you can see able to see all the list of Konnects which we built over here. And this is a folder option to keep your Konnects organized. So basically, you can create different folders, and you can add all those apps inside your folders, like all those connects which you built. So you can create, or you can even delete, or you can edit. So you can do like just to keep the connects organized. So you can use this option so that all the connects will be displayed over here in the connects page, and also create connect, and you can search for the connects as well. So for example, if I want to search for anything, so I could able to see here, and it will be displayed here. So now let's jump on to the history tab. So this history tab, which actually gives the task history, task count, and also the success count, and also the error messages. So success will be like, the number of tasks which is being considered for the example what we use. So one of the example is like Facebook lead add to Google Sheet. So this consumes only one task whenever there is a new lead inside my Facebook lead ad. So what it actually does is, so basically we are not counting the trigger part here. We only count the action part, and also we count the internal apps. I will explain that with the other example. For the this particular app, you can see the only count of the task is like Google Sheet in my actions. So whenever there is a new lead on our Facebook lead ad, our trigger is not counted as a task. Only the action is counted as a one task. But we do count our internal apps. So because that gives a robust thing to our like give more option and more robust option to us, to give more options to you guys. So that is the reason we are counting as like Zapier. So we are counting our internal apps as well, but we are not counting our trigger. So you can see this. So here in the other example, so whenever there is a new lead inside this particular example, it will consume 3 tasks. How it is consuming 3 tasks is, one task we are not counting the trigger, that is PageMaker, our landing page form, but we are counting it for next view to generate a personalized image. You can see that. And the second thing is, we are counting our internal app, that is the text formatter, as one task, like, or one operation, and one task for Gmail. So whenever there is a new lead, one for next view, and one for text formatter, and one for Gmail. So basically 3 tasks will be counted. So if you guys have any questions on this particular to count on task, so you can let me know. So I'll be happy to answer for this particular task counts. So this is all about task history. So now let's jump on to the account session. So account session is pretty straightforward. So basically you can, just manage all your name, all these things over here. The one more advantage of KonnectzIT is it supports multilingual. Even if your language is not present here, you can request us, so we'll be happy to add your language here. So when you select the change language option, KonnectzIT will be changed to that particular language. It will be like you can access the entire app inside your language. You can see that right now I changed it to Chinese. So, and it is how everything is been changed to Chinese. So similarly, you can do it like you can, if even if your language is not present, you can request for us. So we'll be happy to add that particular language inside KonnectzIT. And next we'll jump on to the change password. So where you can, just, it is pretty straightforward, where you can just manage your password over here. And the billing part, so whatever the coupon code you get it from AppSumo or any other marketplaces, so just enter the coupon code and click on apply code. So this will get applied to your billing apps, like it will be shown over here. And also what is your current plan and features, and the current plan, if you're in agency plan or team plan or any pro plan, so that will get displayed, and you have an option to upgrade to the future plans as well. And now comes to the agency feature, so which is still in beta, guys. So we are adding more features to agency. So I'll just show at this moment, you can just add a sub account at this moment. And also, you just can assign the task for them. So if you want to assign based on the number of total count from your account, you can just click on add. So this will going to add it like this. So the number of tasks for that particular account. So basically right now it is in very basic stage. So this is all about agency, and also similar way you can manage the sub account for team as well. So help I already told, and the logout button. So this is all about KonnectzIT complete and like and simple insights of end-to-end onboarding. So if you guys have any questions, I'm open for your questions now. Happy to answer. I'm gonna stop my screen share, so please post all your questions, guys, so I'll be happy to answer your questions in this session. Like, I'll start answering your questions one by one. Hope you like or enjoyed our tutorial, and hope you like KonnectzIT as a whole. Okay, so Giral says, okay, Jessica says, so let me start from the beginning. Clear, can see your screen. Can you talk just a little slower? Your speech is very fast. Giral, sorry, sorry. I think I hope I was not too fast. So I thought I will be slow. Okay, so this session will be recorded. So we'll be sharing this session as well to like those who all attended. So definitely, you could able to, if you have any questions, so you can just ask all as well. Can you show later an example on how to embed Telegram? Telegram, yes. So just to authorize the Jessica's, like just to authorize the apps first in the apps page, I'll try to share my screen. Let me see, I can do it. So just go to connects. Let's go to the same connect which we did it here. So basically you have to authorize Telegram app inside apps page. So I'll go to apps page and click on Telegram. So just search for Telegram app. So you will be able to see the app and click on add account. So this will ask you for token. So just, I think you will get it from your Telegram bot. So you can just click on add a token and click on send continue. So this will going to authorize the app inside KonnectzIT. Once you successfully authorize the app, so you can go to connects and once you build any of the connects. So I'll just take the example which I built recently. So I just click on that. Excuse me. So just click on edit and select the Telegram app. Okay, so Telegram bot. So just select that and choose option, all these options. So basically, so you can send message, you can do all these options. So click on send message. Possibly you need a chat ID and also the text. So text, you can connect it from text formatter, so it will go directly there. And if you have a chat ID, so just place the chat ID. I think now I don't have anything, so it on test and review. So this will going to send. So this is how basically it works, using all this option. So basically I don't have the thing ID or anything handy, so I could not able to perform that. So this is how you can do connect between Telegram. Hope I answered your question, so you can let me know if you need any more information. Are you recording this session? Yes, yes, sir. I'm recording. Raul says when I click connect, nothing happens. So I think it should work fine. So you can use that link. Please add German. Jessica says yes. German is requested by many of our clients. So we are adding German language as well. So very soon you could able to see that same thing. So Nam says, have you done any type of integration with Google Search Console to get a list of keywords sent to a sheet? No, Namsha, no, we haven't integrated Google Search Console yet. but sure, definitely very soon we are going to do that. So we'll be updating Google Search Console. Possibly you could able to do that. You could able to get a list of it, basically getting the data. So David says, wow, this is very impressive. Love what KonnectzIT will do. Think it will take a while to get used as a non-techie person. Many thanks. Yes, David, means like, see, the idea is we wanted to keep things very simple. That's the reason. So we just need to drag and drop and connect between the nodes. We tried, and our team is working hard to like not to copy an 11-year-old company and give the same thing for a guys. And also, like when we say a no code platform, it is a complete no code platform. So you should not go ahead and start using codes over there. So that is something which we wanted to avoid, and which wanted to give as a lay person or any business owner, just drag and drop and connect between the nodes. This is what something simplicity we wanted to build upon. And this is the reason KonnectzIT is all about. We don't want to replicate the same thing which already people are doing in automation space. In meanwhile, we wanted to do it in a simple manner, and simplified manner to any layperson or a business owner. So just drag and drop and connect between the nodes. Hope once you get used to it, it will be very easy for you. You can build complex workflows. I can say building one or two connects, it will take some time for you guys. But like you could build many complex workflows, because this automation space, there are a lot of new apps being coming every day now and then. So it will be very easy, like like the it keep changes. So it is good that you get to know how to build an automation or a workflow using those things, using the tool, so that you can do it by yourself, not to depend on any of a consultant or in any of expertise. Every time whenever there is a new app, you are just purchasing or you are adding it into your kits. So that's the idea we built KonnectzIT is for. So hope you guys will gonna love it. Jessica says thank you. So can you make a zoom in the further for good tips of automation for online marketing? Yeah, Jessica, I'm gonna do that. So I'll be we have an YouTube tutorial. You can go to our YouTube channel, and also you can request if any of an integration tutorial missing. I'll be happy to take, and I'll be happy to create a tutorial for you and share it the same thing with you. Yes, guys, any questions? So do post. I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Else, we'll wrap up this session. So, like we passed 1 hour. So any questions on any integration or any doubts, so always you can reach us at support@konnektzit.com, and you can also reach me at rakesh@konnektzit.com. So I'll be happy to answer all your questions. And we've been very active in our community. So where Facebook community, you can go ahead and post over there as well for any of your questions. And we are planning couple of live session. And also we wanted to bring in some of the automation experts to show different kind of use cases. And if you yourself is an automation expert and you want to contribute to our community, please come and reach us. We will be adding your apps, even if the apps are not integrated inside KonnectzIT. So we will be happy to add your apps, and also we can build an complex automations, and we'll give it for you guys. So Herald says if you have an integration with Markham robot landing page creator, competitor to PageMaker. I don't know that. Possibly, like I will just go through with that particular app, Gerald, and definitely we would be like to add that app as well. So I will be happy to add those apps. So if you have any link or specific thing, you can just request, or you can go to our roadmap and you can just list even if the apps are missing. So we have a public roadmap inside our apps. This is our roadmap link. So that is, I'll just post it here. Please go to plan.konnektzit.com, and you can just give your feedback on any features or any roadmap you want to show, any like any of the apps. So we'll be happy to answer, like, or we'll be happy to add those app integration inside KonnectzIT. Our technical team has a direct access to the roadmap, and they will prioritize the same thing. So Jessica says cool, thank you, thank you, Jessica. Yeah. So this guy says, how could I automate this example? If I wait in Gmail for a certain email, then that I am then reminded that would be very helpful for me at this moment. Yeah, Jessica, you can do that. So possibly after our scheduler or a delay. So delay module is one thing. Basically we don't have an Gmail parser at this moment, so once we have an email parser and also the delay module, so you could wait for that particular moment. You can schedule an event using our scheduler, and also for delay you can delay it for, like, any number of days and or a particular time interval, and you can capture the data. So basically scheduler and delay is an option. So this is an internal apps which we are building it right now, and we'll be adding this option to our apps very soon. So yes guys, I didn't find any other questions, so if you guys have any questions, do drop on the chat. I'll be happy to answer. So yes, we'll wrap up this session. Hope you had a great session, guys. So if you have any questions, do drop me on anywhere, like possibly in my mail or like in a community. We'll be happy to answer. Thanks for attending this session, guys. Thanks for your time. Have a great day. Happy New Year again.